One of our old bosses used to say. So Taylor Swift, I'm told she's kind of a big deal. Taylor Swift, who apparently does some singing and gets paid for it, and Travis Kelce, who used to be good at football, and then I don't know what that was in the Super Bowl last year. Anyway, they're now engaged. Oh, my God. Sweet baby Jesus. They're engaged. They announced the news in a joint post on the Gram. Very exciting. Kelce went into a garden, a literal garden. I don't know where the garden was. And he asked Taylor Swift, the most famous woman in the world, I'm told, to marry him. And apparently she said yes. So there you go. All right. So how does that work in sports radio? How is that a sports talk radio talking point? Well, you're about to find out. So let's discuss the question. What are the chances that Travis Kelce pulled off a shock engagement? Like this was a surprise. This was unexpected. That this came out of nowhere. So I've got Waffle House, Humpback Whale, and Roman Candle. And we will combine all of these things together. And we are going to make your babushka's favorite goulash is what we're going to do for your babushka. We're going to do that. All right. So to answer the question, the chances that Travis Kelce pulled off a shock engagement that Taylor Swift had no idea that he was going to pop the question. The chances are slim and none, and Slim took the first flight out of Dodge. See you later. This was obviously carefully curated for human consumption, for your consumption. I guess for mine, I slept. I woke up to it. But, you had the photos. You had the diamond ring, which I guess could use as a reflector for Mahomes, deep passes and all that stuff. And they had a little cute post there. Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married. I never had an English teacher like that. I never had a gym teacher like that. I did not have a gym teacher that looked like that. I had a gym teacher that wore short shorts, had a whistle around his neck, and really short shorts. And then I had a lot of English teachers that were very old, and had been beaten by life. That's what I had. But this was cute, folksy, quirky, and all that stuff, all those words right there. And it was blasted across every single corner of the World Wide Web there within seconds, the interweb. All over the place. Now, does that sound organic? Maybe in the back of the room it sounds organic. Possibly the back of the answer is sure if organic means like Tupperware. There's a place somewhere, I think it's in South America, where they grow Tupperware. No. And we've learned this actually happened 2 weeks ago. This is a 2-week-old story. It didn't get out for 2 weeks. Now, I understand, nothing in celebrity culture is organic. It does not exist. Now, organic is a marketing term. We should point that out. But organic is, you know what organic is? An organic proposal is going to, now this guy, we met Dante in Vegas, and his plan, he's going to do this. I'm telling you, this guy's going to become loaded, rich, loaded guy with Waffle House. He's going to open the first Waffle House in Vegas. So the organic way to propose is to 10 years from now, go to Dante's Waffle House in Vegas in the parking lot at 3 a.m. while eating the sausage, egg, grits bowl. And you've got the ring still in. You got the ring, and it came out of a plastic claw machine. The engagement ring came out of a plastic claw machine from inside. And then that's the engagement. Now, this was all, the Kelce engagement was obviously choreographed. It was, I would say, months in the making. Knowing a little bit about how that world works. And you had Taylor Swift's people. You've got Kelce's got people. See, I don't have people. Like when you're that fit, you got people. I don't have people. I don't have it. But they got people. You had the jeweler involved, so there's a jeweler, people. There's got to be a backstory. Everyone loves a story, right? You go to restaurants, and the menus at the restaurants are, well, here's our story about how we became, blah, 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 blah. We learned how to make fettuccine Alfredo in Italy while drunk. It's an old family. Everyone's got to have a story, right? Everyone loves a story. We learn from stories. It's a very big deal. So you got to have a story. It's not just an engagement ring. There's a story to it, right? It's got some special meaning. That'll come out. It's all hands on deck. All hands on deck. And of course, it's not a love story so much, even though Justin in Cincinnati told me it was a love story, and Robbie, the Mariner fan. It's an event. It's an event. And yet it's also in a weird way, it is sporty, right? That's the part that kind of fascinates me, that this is somehow a sports story, but apparently it is. And page 2, will there be a prenup? Will there be a prenup between Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce? Okay, so does a humpback whale swim in the ocean? Does a humpback whale swim? Of course. We just saw Tyreek Hill, who got married for, was it 17 months, and he gave the woman he was with $500,000 for 17 months, plus like $20,000 a month to spend, because we all need $20,000 a month to spend, plus a $5 million house, plus lawyer fees, plus this, so you can bet dollars to donuts. Dollars to, absolutely, right? Come on now. Of course. You better believe there is going to be a prenup here that Taylor Swift's legal team, her lawyers, have already drafted a prenup up that I believe runs longer than the United States Constitution. It's bigger than the U.S. Constitution. And Travis Kelce is rich. It's not like Travis Kelce doesn't have money. He's rich. However, Taylor Swift is wealthy. There's a difference between rich and wealthy, and that's the point of demarcation, right? That's the point of demarcation. So does this engagement end in marriage? Not all engagements end in marriage. History tells us that when it comes to celebrity engagements, it's a Benny versus the penny situation. It's a coin flip. It's a coin flip. Has Taylor Swift already written a song about this? How about that? You think she's already got a song in the tank? Hell yes. Absolutely. It's either on her phone's notes app. Like I put a lot of stuff on my notes app on my phone. Like I'll have a random thought. Like I was driving in and I had there was something I wanted to rant about on the podcast. I'm going to save it for this weekend, but there was something I saw that really annoyed me. And I use my weekend podcast just as therapy to complain about things that annoy me. So I saw this and I said, I want to rant about that because that really annoyed me. So I'll do that at some point this weekend. But I use the notes app, so she's probably put it on there, or other people wrote the song for her, or maybe it's already been recorded. Who knows? Will they elope? Will they? Absolutely not. You think they're going to elope? They're not eloping. They're not going to the Elvis Chapel in Vegas with our favorite taxi cab driver from Boston who lives in Vegas. He's not going to take him to the Elvis Chapel for a shotgun wedding. That is not happening. And I've been told by people that are very important that this is American royalty. This is an American royal wedding. We've never had an American royal wedding. They put those other weddings from Europe on, and they get big numbers. Big numbers. And so this thing will be it'll be televised, commercialized. You'll have the Swifties all over it, right? They'll be there. You've got the Chiefs Kingdom and Kelce's crowd. They'll be blending together in one giant Venn diagram right there, adoring fans. Oh, my. Wonderful. And, of course, I am not a fan of either. I don't hate either or anything like that, but I'll just be along for the ride here. Some of you have sent me email telling me that Travis Kelce made a deal with the devil, and he's a lizard person now. So maybe that's the case. I don't know if that's the case or not. But listen, I'll consume this. I'm in the content business. I will consume it. I will mock it. That's what I do. I get paid to consume things and to mock things. And I'll either secretly love it or hate it or maybe a little bit of both, and that's fine. That's the business I've chosen. That's what we do here. That's also what you do as well. We all have strong opinions. It's the culture. It's sports, but it's not sports except when it is sports. And now I got to tell you, personally, this is something that's changed in my lifetime. I have not understood the obsession of the tight end celebrity. I don't understand it. It's something that did not exist in my childhood. This is a thing that has happened as I've grown and become an adult. I guess I'm not smart enough to figure it out, but back in my day, here's a back in my day story, a tight end was a glorified offensive lineman. That's what a tight end was. And occasionally the tight end would catch a pass, but really only if the quarterback got bored, they'd throw the tight end a pass. And that's about it. That's about it. Now they're dating pop stars. Now they're engaged, they're hosting podcasts, they're on television like Gronkowski and all that stuff, and they're auditioning for roles in movies, these tight ends. What a amazing dichotomy from what it had been, the tight end position. And Travis Kelce's out there, he's galloping around like a golden retriever who found a glitter cannon, and that's pretty much like. Now, the last word on this, on a newbie night, the last word, does Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce's engagement to Taylor Swift mean hasta la vista? The 2025 NFL season is going to be all she wrote. Is that it? So if you look at this from 30,000 feet up in the sky, Travis Kelce is going the old Aerosmith Peace Out farewell tour. He's doing the old Peace Out farewell tour on this. Before he trades in the playbook, he's going to give the playbook back, and he's going to get some horribly cheesy movie scripts. You can play another waiter in a future Adam Sandler movie. Knock yourself out here. Now, the Chiefs will not say, their brass will not say retirement, the R word. They won't say retirement. But I promise you, they're already preparing a statue, whether it be at Arrowhead or whether it be at another venue in the greater Kansas City / Kansas, across the state line there. In the greater Kansas City area. Well, we have a lot of friends. The show's done very well there. I recommend when they get the wedding, I believe the people that should take care of the food, everyone's worried about wedding food. What better at the Travis Kelce wedding to Taylor Swift than the Landing in Liberty, Missouri, serving Ben Maller chicken fingers at the Kelce Taylor Swift wedding? Perfect. They're right there. People think of Kansas City as a barbecue city, but really in many ways, it's more of a chicken finger city. Would just be perfect. Would just be absolutely perfect. But he'll get a statue, he'll get the old tribute video and all this stuff. Now, this is not just random late night speculation. It is not. It is the slow motion exit. Slow motion. And then you've got the Swiftie soundtrack that's playing underneath this. And Kelce's body, kind of like the Haunted Mansion at Disney, it's creaking a little bit. His yards per catch numbers going down. That Super Bowl performance. My God. That was about as flat as a Taylor Swift vinyl record. That was, wow. My God. Now, Kelce, not only is he aging in front of our eyes, he's also, his future is this. He's auditioning, this is his future, as a distant relative of Nostradamus and friend of Nostradamus. He lives in Seattle. I saw him again. We had a powwow in Vegas with his wife, who's a very nice woman, except she's a vegan. Anyway, so vegetarian, vegan, the same. Anyway, to me, it's the same thing. So here's the future of Travis Kelce. I've looked into the future. His future is auditioning for the role of former athlete number 3 in the upcoming Netflix rom-com to be named later. That's what he's got in the future. And he's got, he's got his little Meathead podcast. I know, the Meathead megaphone. You guys love Jock Talk. And there you go. I got Travis Kelce and his other meathead brother, Jason Kelce, the two meatheads. 2 slobs of meat right there, slabs of meat talking, and they can riff, a couple of retired dudes, and have that little ring light on, and that's the way to do it, right? Everyone loves audio content. Everyone's got a podcast these days. Why not? Travis Kelce, he'll be going out like a Roman candle, just like a Roman candle here. Loud, flashy, and slightly off target, just a little off target. And then in retirement, Travis Kelce can ride Taylor Swift's bejeweled bodysuits, right? Why not? And get pot of gold at the end of the rainbow and all that stuff. So Kelce's storybook ending. That's it. It'll be storyboarded somewhere in Burbank, at one of the studios over there in Burbank, and a big movie coming to a theater near you.